Good afternoon. Today I'll be presenting my Optus financial news report in which I have analyzed. To start it off, Optus has misled and harmed 429 consumers who are mostly First Nation Australians with low income or are disabled in regional and remote areas. This incident has mostly taken place in the Darwin's Optus stores, in which Optus has failed to act in the best interest of customers and prioritizing profits over ethical responsibility. This has also caused the ACC to launch federal court action against Optus. With that said, Optus has violated the CSR, or in other words, the corporate social responsibility, in which companies are expected to act ethically and fairly towards customers. So Optus has also a lot of moral concerns and a lot of ethical problems that in which they have violated. For example, transparency, responsibility, honesty, and fairness towards customers. This has caused Optus' reputation to go really negatively in terms of the backlash caused by the ACC and even the customers' reactions. So who are the affected parties? So there are a lot of affected parties here, such as the customers themselves, who are obviously financially harmed and also misled in Optus's actions. Employees are also affected because of the company's reputation damage, which may cause them to be demotivated and may personally clash with their morals or ethics. This also caused shareholders to have financial loss, reputation damage, demotivation, and could also affect their personal morals and ethics conflicts. So there are also affected parties here, such as competitors and regulators, which are the ACC. So competitors are affected in a way which makes public distrust in the telecom industry after Optus's scandal. This has caused the ACC to have possibly make certain new regulations and rules in the telecom industry, which could also affect the competitors and of course Optus themselves. So the aftermath consequences, as you can see, Optus has a lot of short-term and even long-term effects, which cost them and now they have to take responsibility of. For example, legal fines, customer complaints, loss of trust. Those are examples that Optus will now have to face because of their financial backlash and also public backlash because of their scandal. So in this case, the telecom industry may have to potentially change the policy in which Optus will now have to face. With that said, Optus has a lot of things that they have to consider now, such as their policy and legal changes, or possibly even their ethical view of things. So they're going to have to be more honest, fair, and transparent with customers, in which other industries will also learn from their mistakes. So there are two ethical concepts here, such as the decision making on the overall well-being or even the ethical duties afterwards. Like if Optus is gonna follow them regardless of the results. Regardless of the negative results, will Optus try to make a difference and try to be honest and fair and even transparent with their customers now? So as a final slide, we need to self-reflect as business leaders, as future business leaders. We have to reflect to build a long-term and trust and successful business, such as the balance of profit and responsibilities, or even the values that we have. We're gonna have to reflect on them and learn from Optus's mistakes. For example, in my opinion, I will have to reflect and try to make an ethical decision making that will benefit everyone, not only just me or my business, but also everyone, my customers, my consumers, everyone. So with that said, that is the end of my presentation, and thank you for listening.